tech engineer, and I've been really passionate about AI and using AI to solve real-world financial challenges and real-world problems, boring problems that people don't really think about when it comes to AI. And I'm excited to introduce about ScoreSweep, an AI-powered platform that makes credit repair faster, fairer, and more accessible to everyone. The idea came from a simple realization that the credit score that is out there is usually used against you rather than for you. There's a lot of data that's gathered on top of you that is used against you in a lot of places. And when I went through a journey of trying to figure out what was wrong in my credit report, it took me months and months. And even when I got the reports back from different sources, the report was super hard to read, super hard to understand, and super hard to dispute. So I'm here to solve that problem since millions of Americans have errors in their credit or consumer report, and fixing them usually means expensive services, confusing processes, and long wait times. And I wanted to change that. So a quick project overview. ScoreSweep turns credit and consumer report audits into a matter of minutes. We use AI analysis to not only look into your data, but also generate letters and call scripts for you. We plan on making sure we use bank level security with encryption and automatic PII masking. And the users will have complete control over it. We will also generate professional, legally binding dispute letters on the go, so users can use it. And if they don't want to use letters, we will give them a call script that they can use to talk with a customer care representative. We also are going to support multiple reports. So we are going to have credit report, consumer report, employment, tenant screening, and many more. And this is all real-time processing. Not only that, we will show customers how to get those reports as well, which is usually pretty hard to do because it's just hidden beneath millions of links. So with ScoreSweep, you don't need to be a legal expert. Just upload, review, and generate everything you need to dispute an error. So I'm going to quickly demo this platform right now. So I used, this was part of Bolt Hackathon. And I used Bolt.new to generate the website and the initial demo. So what I'm going to show you is my Bolt.new account and walk you through what the demo looks like. I want to share my screen. Yeah, perfect. So as you can see, this is using Bolt.new, and I'm running my preview within Bolt.new. I used Supabase as my data storage and file storage, and I'll soon show you the extension of this project running on my local host, so that way I can show you the processing and other aspect of the project as well. But within the Bolt.new, I started with an MVP. I wanted to make sure I create something that I could show people and see if this is going to be helpful. So I have a demo live on ScoreSweep.org, so please do check it out. But I guess, as you can see, the website was pretty well built by Bolt.new with some simple prompts. And it goes over what we do, how ScoreSweep works. So you just upload, it shows you all the different errors it could see, and it generates a letter. So let's just jump into the demo. As soon as the user logs in, they can see all the previous disputes and issues that they are either in progress or they have created as draft. They'll show you total audit completed, in progress, and issues found. You can create a new audit. It will show you what kind of report type you want to audit. Is it credit, consumer, employment, or tenant? Let's start with credit report, which is pretty common. As you can see, it will show you which bureau you want to report to or audit. And then you can either click them, or you can use how to request a report. If you don't have the report, we show you how to do that. For experience, it asks you to go to annualcreditreport.com and verify your identity and download the PDF and then start the request. This is pretty common. It's pretty easily available and you can just download your credit report. So it walks you through how you need to go through it. It shows you go to the website, verify your identity. So step by step, anyone can follow, anyone can use it. The more confusing and hard one is consumer reports. People don't really know that there are consumer reports out there against them that are used by insurance. And I've been a victim of that, where false information was added to my report that caused multiple insurers denying my insurance claims or insurance altogether when I moved state. So I've also gathered information about how to request reports from these organizations as well. So you would go to these links, you will either create an account for some of them or you will fill out a form, and then you will verify your identity and receive a report with a link in 5 to 10 business days. And then you would start the request again. So for this one, let's just start with a demo. So we have create report, Experian, and then you just go upload the report. So either you can use a sample report or you can use your own PDF. As this is demo, I'm going to use a sample report on Bolt.new, and we will start the analysis. So this is when I go to the localhost, we are doing multi-step PDF processing. What this does is it strips out all PII information and finds if there is any PII information and asks users to see if they want to keep it or not. So as you can see, it went through the PDF. It shows all the different errors, and then next step is to review it. At this step, the user is allowed to review which issues that AI recommends that they should dispute. So they can either click or choose to or review it or audit it or dispute it. So they can select all of them. And then the next step is generate document. This is really cool since we have an option of either generating a dispute letter or a phone script. Both of these are very well written, so that way when either they're trying to dispute, they don't have to come up with the legal language, or they don't have to come up with their own script when you're talking to the customer service rep. So this is a quick demo of what was built with Bolt.new. And so kind of Bolt.new. And I wanted to show, I'm going to show you about the key innovations and the future. But right now, this was built on React, TypeScript, and Vite. I'm using Backend Python for all of the AI processing and PDF processing. Locally, I'm using Ollama to generate those reports, audit the PDF and whatnot. I'm still using Supabase for all of the database and storage. And I'm using Netlify to deploy this project as well. And so that's kind of the quick overview of what this project looks like with Bolt.new. What I've done after that is I've used my local AI coding agents to build out the rest of the functionality, because this required a lot of AI integration, which I wanted to make sure that since we are processing critical, confidential, and sensitive data, I wanted to keep it all local for now. So as you can see, there is nothing here because this is a live environment almost running locally. So I'm going to use a credit report. I'm going to choose Experian, and I'm going to continue to build this out. So let's go. I have a few test reports that I already created, some of them with errors. So I'm going to open one of them, and then I'll do stat analysis. So this is actually doing the PDF analysis. So you see this screen was not showed in the demo earlier. But what we do over here is we look at all the different information in the PDF and show you which privacy controls do you want. Do you want your phone numbers to be audited by AI, or email addresses or account number? And the reason we allow the customer to do that is sometimes you could have fake phone number showing up on your report, or fake email showing up on your report, or fake account number showing on your report. So we allow you to pick and choose which ones you want to see or which ones you want to don't. So for now, I'm going to say, hey, I want to see all of them. But as you can see, social security numbers are always protected and we mask, and even we can't see that data altogether. And then the next step is AI analysis. This is where we're doing a lot of parallel processing. We're breaking the PDF into multiple chunks and we are processing the data. We're using, right now I'm using Ollama Mistral model locally. So that way I can keep all of the data, even if I'm testing with my data, I'm gonna keep it local and secure. So right now it's going through the different steps. And in future, the way this project is built, it can use multiple AI engines. So at some point, the user will be allowed to either choose an AI model they want to use to analyze it, or we will be able to plug and play with different AI models as well. And this way, we want to make sure that we have a secure way of transmitting our customers' data. As you can see, the data was processed and it went through and it said, I see 15 high priority issues, 1 medium and 1 low priority issues. So let's review those changes. It goes over each of those errors. So a couple of account error, like loan was paid off and closed in January 2024. And AI thinks that there is an issue with this. So we see a lot of them, public record, bankruptcy over the 6 years ago and whatnot. And then now I can just generate a document. We are using AI to do this again. In the demo, you didn't see this, but we are using AI with legal wording around it. So that way, when this is sent, there are high chance of this getting approved and you winning a dispute. So this is AI generated email, letter, and then AI generated call script as well. So that's kind of what's working locally and what was built in Bolt.new. So the future of this project is, in short term, we want to make sure I'm working with very close private beta customers. So I test this before going live. I want to make sure that we are very secure, since this is highly confidential and sensitive data. We don't want to misuse or accidentally leak any of the data. So I want to make sure that I am working on this with bank grade security. But in long term, I really want AI powered financial coaching. And not just US-based credit system, but other credit systems throughout the world, and create a literacy around credit and finance through this, talking about the issues in trades. Again, as I mentioned, ScoreSweep represent future of the financial empowerment. It's fast, secure, and built to help people take control of their credit with the power of AI. I built this during the Bolt hackathon using AI tools like Bolt, Cursor, Claude, and Specstory. It's production ready and already helping user take action, which is one of me. And again, thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your feedback. Please do reach out to me at LinkedIn/SuryaMedi. And yeah, thank you so much.